So right now I'm like in container mode, trying to get my containers in to see if I put them in before July 4, right? So that we can start enjoying a little bit of the beauty. I already planted one of them and now I'm jumping into another because I feel inspired to do this combination as I was finishing the other one, and I still need one more plant, so I think that's holding me off a little bit. Anyways, I'm going to show you another combination that I'm working on. Again, here we have very like kind of like bold colors and contrasting colors. So we're using this beautiful brilliant pink petunia, Surfinia petunia. Then we have the beautiful Dichondra Falls. I love this one because it trails down like a waterfall. Like, it's really beautiful with the silvery foliage that truly contrasts the green and the texture of the leaves of the petunia. And this silver color, like, it's very velvety, very elegant. I think this is such an elegant trailing plant. I absolutely love this one. And then this is a Surfinia white petunia. I don't know exactly specifically the name. I have to look that up. But right now I can't remember. It's a very big petunia with a little bit of like a little, I don't know, maybe you would say yellow green type of center in there. It's really nice, and the veining on the back, it's yellow green too, and I love that little detail of the flower. It's really beautiful. Like, look at that. It's so beautiful, and the sun hitting it from here, from the back. Seems like it really glows. Let's see. So this one over here, as the sun hits it, we can see that it's very velvety too. But then the center, it's more on the purpley side. Purple with the pink. It's so beautiful. And then the veining, it's darker. And look how beautiful and shiny the leaf of the dichondria gets when the sun hits it. And here we have Heliotrope Augusta, Lavender Augusta from Proven Winners. I bought both of them because the other one, it's like a ball, and this one has multiple little disc-shaped balls of many smaller flowers. This one, you can see that it's a lavender purple with white. It forms like this shape of a star, and then that yellow center. Like, come on. And it smells so sweet. So the growth of it, it's, so you see you have the stem right there, so it's a little bit longer, and then you have, let's see, and then you have another one over here. As it grows and extends, that's another way that it grows. So then it gets like in between the plants, and that's the effect that I love. And here we have a Coleus velveteen, colored lace velveteen. So you see the effect of the heliotrope amongst the leaves of the Coleus. This is all very intentional. And you see this green here around the Coleus velveteen, how it looks so beautiful with this green down here. And the yellow, oh my god. Like, and I'm not a pink and white person, but this combination, for some reason, it's just ringing so many bells. It makes me happy. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I think I will trim this because I want it to get a little bit more mound type. I think it's extending a little bit way too much. I'm gonna leave it for now, but I think I'm going to pinch it a little bit. One thing I've come to appreciate since moving to New Hampshire is the tradition of creating seasonal containers. Growing up in Puerto Rico, annual containers like this weren't something I saw very often. Our tropical climate is beautiful, but plants like petunias require much more care and simply don't perform the same way they do here. Living in New Hampshire introduced me to an entirely different gardening tradition, and over the years, I've really fallen in love with it. Every spring feels like a fresh beginning, a chance to experiment with different colors, different textures, and different combinations. No two containers ever turn out exactly the same. And I think that's part of what keeps them so enjoyable. As I'm planting, I don't always know exactly where every plant is going to end up. Sometimes I move them around several times until everything begins to feel balanced. There's something satisfying about watching the containers slowly come together. It's almost like solving a puzzle with living plants. One of my favorite moments comes a few weeks later. The plants begin filling in, everything starts to soften, the container begins taking on a life of its own, and somehow it often turns out even more beautiful than I imagined. Another thing I love is watching who visits. Before long, the bees arrive, butterflies stop to feed. Sometimes hummingbirds stop by too. A simple container becomes part of a much bigger garden story. One of those reasons I started Kelly's Garden Journal was to document these moments. Not just the finished containers, but the process, the experiments, the little surprises, the things that worked, and even the things that didn't. Because every season teaches us something new. ¿Qué fue? ¿Eh? Wanna play in the sand? Mm. Oh my god. Like so stinking gorgeous. You see how pretty those flowers are for you not to get? Hmm? If you're planting containers this year, I'd love to hear what combinations you're trying. Leave me a comment below and let me know what's growing in your garden. Before you go, I am working on something I'm really excited to share with you. A free seasonal container journal inspired by the projects you've been seeing here on Kelly's Garden Journal. It'll help you plan your own containers, keep your garden notes, and document your season. It should be ready this weekend, so be sure to check the description below for the download link. Every garden tells a story. My hope is that this journal becomes a place for you to preserve yours. Thank you so much for spending some time in the garden today. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love to have you join me as the garden continues to grow and change throughout the seasons. I'll see you in the next journal entry.